Hello, that's Good Man for Good Man Radio Show on this Wednesday. Hope everybody having a great Wednesday. We're coming to you from Greenville, South Carolina. Oh man, I had a fun day the other morning at 2 in the morning. I don't know what these people are thinking. Somehow somebody's cell phone walking through the neighborhood. I don't know what they were doing at 2 in the morning or sometime around there. Somebody Somehow the police showed up at my house and it was a mess. Nobody could go back to sleep. It was just a ruckus. I don't even know. Neither one of us called. And I don't know. We was laying there out of it asleep at 2 in the morning and banging on the door. I don't even know who done it or what was going on. I don't know how he got pinged here. And he found nobody outside anywhere. Or something was going on weird. I don't really know. Oh well. Monday I got a cool autographed picture from Muffy Morocco. If you watch Masterminds on Game Show Network every day at 4 o'clock, you know who she is. She's been on a lot of different game shows and stuff like that. And I got her autograph in the mail Monday, and be another one to add to the autograph collection of my stuff. And maybe one day I'll have her on the show. Who knows? And everything. And this, I love collecting autographs. That's my big thing, and on most of the stuff I do and everything. And I do collect comic books. I have a Shazam. It's called Hope. I got to read it. And I saw Diamond Dallas Page had a new thing on Amazon last night. Amazon Prime. I was watching a little bit of it, and sort of like his book. He reads. I was like, shoot, this is what he does. Watch this instead of reading a book. But I thought I'd better do a show here before I go out go out to lunch here. Going to Hip Burger. Grand Man Radio Show will be at Hip Burger later on, about sometime after 12:30. Can't miss me in there because I will have his Grand Man Radio shirt on and probably a mask. Our numbers are really high here in the upstate and stuff here in this county and everything. It's getting really bad. And I don't know if it's getting better or worse. I don't know. I know now they're letting to the older people of 70s and up get the vaccine now. I've seen here in the state of South Carolina. Excuse me, and everything. You gotta do some more geocaching, but it's been too cold or even in the mood for it. And both of us so tired. Both of us not getting much sleep. I sleep okay, but try to. And my wife is the one that's having a rough time sleeping and everything. And I was listening a little bit of the Going Broadway earlier, and I need to jumped back over there because they're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of their show. And I kind of entered, but I thought I better jump over here and do my show before I jump back over there to listen to them. About certain wrestling shows and stuff. I can't get into Raw and SmackDown. I love watching AEW with Sting and stuff. The only reason I'm watching it is because of Sting. That's a big idol for me. I don't have Undertaker anymore. All I got is Sting. It's Sting! I like how Tony Schiavone. I met Tony back a couple of years ago, many years ago. It was back when the first time he was out signing autographs and they were selling tickets to Nitro. And I bought the first time going to the Ballo Center here in Greenville when the first Nitro came. And I got his autograph and I got two of the Nitro girls. Back then it was kind of cool. And that's one of the big wrestlers. I have Ric Flair's, I have Dusty Rhodes, I have Tully Blanchard's autograph. I have David Osley, he wrestled on a trading card. I have a lot of wrestlers' autographs here and there. I even got some that wrestled doing their own shows and stuff at Spartanburg there one time. And that kind of fell out. I ain't heard no more about that wrestling show since COVID in a while. I guess because all this stuff shut them down and stuff for that kind of thing now. But, you sit back and you wonder about things. And we lost restaurants, we lost businesses and everything just keeps going under. I love Hicks Burgers. They have a burger, and they have pretty good burgers there, and fries and everything. I ain't tried their shakes yet. I thought about doing one of those sometime, but I don't know when. But and everything. Let's see, what else I'm talking about? I've been gearing up for my wife's birthday here. I got her some things for her birthday. And got it early and got it at a good deal. What she's wanting and stuff. And I like it. And to be able to do this year and stuff. And then I wind up probably doing some other things. I don't know. And Valentine's right before that. That's what's weird. 3 days before her birthday. After her birthday. Or before. Her birthday's on February 11th, and I'll do a special this year and get her something cool and everything. These live shows, I ain't done one of these live shows in a while. I've been doing most recording shows and everything, and been trying to keep up with what's going on around the news and stuff, but I don't even want to get into that stuff no more. I'm just tired of seeing it. It's just getting out of hand. The world's crazy. I don't even want to, start on that mess. I really don't. I hope everybody's staying safe out there, and wherever you're listening to the Greg Demand Show, you can listen to me on Spreaker.com/Greg Demand. You can find me on TuneIn Radio. You can Google Greg Demand Radio Show. You can find me that way. We're always getting, promoted and promoting and stuff and promoting so many things, and I don't know. Let me go be right back. This is Greg Demand for Greg Demand Radio Show.
This is William Walker at the Sit and Sleep at Walker's Furniture and Mattress on the 123 bypass in Easley. We're having a blowout sale for 2020. Lift recliners drastically reduced, only $5.94. That's at the Sit and Sleep at Walker's on the 123 bypass in Easley, where we have easy, low monthly payments, up to 12 months interest-free, or no credit needed. So what are you waiting for?
And my papa puts on a sale, he puts on a sale.
Alrighty, this is Greg Demand for Greg Demand Radio Show. That should be for 2021, not for 2020. I don't even know they had a date in there, what year it was. Oh well. That way it usually happens when you're hadn't updated your stuff in a while. That's usually the way it goes. I see where Aaron Rodgers is going to end up being a host on Jeopardy and everything. We've been watching Ken Jennings on Jeopardy right now and everything, and watch Masterminds. We got, let's see what other shows are coming up. We got The Masked Dancer, and you can name that tune. I think that's what it is. Name that tune. Then we got Hell's Kitchen tomorrow night. I'm so excited. I love Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay. That's pretty cool. And everything. It's a fun one to watch. You always never know what's going to happen, the way he's going to be on them. But the Green Bay Packers takes on the LA Rams this weekend. Should be a good game in Green Bay. I don't know what else is playing. I have to go back and really do some detail and on that situation. Alabama defeated Ohio State to win the national championship. Who cares? If you're an Alabama fan, I'm not. I'm a diehard Clemson Tiger fan. Been in that since the 1980s when Danny Ford was in there. But we're gearing up on soon to be NASCAR racing in February, and you got start a baseball season, a lot of trading and moving around people, and ain't long in April we're gonna have the NFL draft. We'll be watching Trevor Lawrence and a lot of other players from Clemson go in, see where they're gonna go. Could be interesting. sitting here watching Prices Right, and the guy just won $1,000 on a dollar spin. But it's been interesting and stuff, and how things are going, and hope everybody making it through this. And I'm trying to keep it safe, wear masks, do all this, and hope the world gets better. This year's got to get a lot better. I love my autograph pictures and try to deal with stuff here and there. I've been writing a lot of people from the cooking shows to everything else, and I only have her to respond back and give me an autograph. I just did it on Instagram, and boom. I've reached out to a lot of celebrities, and some won't. Or I have been reaching out to Gabriel Iglesias for several times, and I offered him to be on my show and can't get a word in. I would love to have Sting on my show, not the singer, but the AEW Sting. I would love to have Steve Borden on here. I would love to have an interview on him and get his autograph somehow. I would love to meet him and being face to face, one time. I've seen him wrestle. I watched him wrestle and several times, and watched him on live and see him in there. I've seen Diamond Dallas Page up close. I've seen a lot of wrestlers up close. I've seen Goldberg up close. Working backstage. I've done a lot of things in my life I never thought I would do, and I worked security. Everybody didn't think I would do that because I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat. I think most of the reason I'm that way is because I'm more sensitive to ghosts and the paranormal stuff, because I have stuff always doing weird stuff on me all the time in here. It's like the other day, I was sitting here and I thought something was on me, and I think it was my bracelet might have flipped back on me. I thought it was something on me. I was like, came in a startle. And I have a lot of people visit me in my sleep a lot. My grandparents sometimes like to come and talk or show me things and do things. I don't know. That's how I got backstage working backstage, because I kept getting seen, showed there. I was going in backstage doing stuff. And my kid, growing up and stuff, and I never thought I'd run registers and work 8 years at a drugstore and been through a lot of different security companies and working in different things. And my big dream is still working radio, and that's why I'm doing a podcast now, or Dread Demand Radio Show. And I love what I do, and I can't say that enough. You put all your effort in what you're doing, and you try to come up with good ideas, and you try to come up with, what you want to do. I love music. I grew up with, my biggest music thing is 80s music, and I'll listen to some new and some old. I'm always in the 80s, 90s. Anything gets newer, it all depends on what it is and what sounds I like. You'll hear me playing some of it, and then there's mostly 80s music playing through the radio. Because most of the stations here play 80s and whatever. It's like 103.3, 95.9, RFFM. I listen to them, been listening to them ever since. I've been, on the air with them, actually sitting in the studio several times. I would love to be able to do that again, and I don't know when that's going to happen. I was hoping maybe somebody will end up picking me up here and say, hey, would you like to be with this person to do a show? And I would love to have that happen. Somebody reach out to me on the Facebook /GreatDemand45 and message me, like, would you like to come and do a thing here locally in Greenville on a radio station? There's a lot of radio stations. There's one you got the B93.7 over on Garlington Road, where all the radio stations are. That's more easier to get to than some of the downtown, one of the big buildings of other radio stations. And so the same thing for the radio station here, 103.3, is easy to get to because it's right there on the Pleasant, right on Highway 29 and stuff right across from IHOP. And Dollar General, that's easy to get into and out of or get to. I love what I do, and I try to do it a lot better when I can. And I think a lot of it's because my my voice what does it. Sometimes a deeper voice and everything, and that's usually people likes me to talk sometimes because of my voice. Because I always do different voices. That's what made my voice the way it is, and I always do deep, dark voices. Sometimes it's a little scary voices. It's like when Sting had the Black Scorpion back in the 90s. I did that voice, and I did it just perfectly. It didn't take long because I already had it figured out. It's like John Boy and Billy has this officer, Donnie Presley. I can do that voice sometimes really good. I can do Red Green. If you ever watched the Red Green show on PBS, I can do that voice sometimes. And I like doing sometimes I'll do voices like the Macho Man and of older days and stuff like that. It just, depends on what's going on and what I do. And I enjoy, it. But I'm going to end up jumping out of here and be back tomorrow for the Thursday show, and then we get ready for the Friday Blast-Off show. We're going to make sure we do these shows this week, because I'm not going to back out of them. Usually it all depends on what kind of day I'm having or how I'm feeling, if I want to do a show or not. That's my problem sometimes. But right now the allergies are really wanting to kick in because the weather is changing every day. But I'm going to be back tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a great day. Let's see if Greg Morton can get me out of here. All right, this is Greg the Man for Greg Radio Show. Peace. I'm out. Get me out of here, Greg Morton.